Hi, and welcome to this, a lecture in a series of lectures on C Sharp programming. And this particular lecture will cover testing. And as per usual, I am your host and presenter, Dr. Peter O'Neill. Okay, so testing types. Here is what you need to know. The main types are alpha testing, beta testing, unit testing, system testing, black box, white box testing, walkthroughs, automated testing, and they go on and on and on and on because there's more and more. However, we're not about to do them all. But let's first of all, why test? How does a car manufacturer or company test a new model of car? They take it for a drive on a Sunday afternoon. No, they don't. They subject it to really rough terrain and rough treatments like stormy weather, floods, rocky roads. But why? Why do they do this? They've lovingly created this thing and now they're going to knock three bells out of it. So why? If it fails after release, it's going to cost the company loads and loads of money to call back each of the cars and repair any faults. I mean, serious amount of money. So they test units first in the labs. For example, lighting controls, etc. The computer in a car has thousands of lines of code. When each unit has passed, it is worthwhile testing the whole thing again. This is called system testing. So we started off with units, e.g. lighting, or in your case, module, or methods, or functions. And then we went to full system testing when it's complete. The first system test will be done in-house. How do they know when testing should be ended? When the faults are few and far between. They might say, we could go on forever trying to find the last bug, but nothing is perfect. Testing can only show the presence of bugs, not their absence. Jargon. Testing. Is the software correct? Debugging. Trying to find the source of a known error. They are very different. Testing is the software correct? Does it fulfill the person's needs? Debugging is trying to find the source of a known error. In other words, when it does this and this, it does this and it shouldn't. Main stages. Here are 4 main stages. Unit testing, e.g. 10 to a few hundred lines. Class, method, procedures, and also sub-procedures. Integration testing, the whole program. Does it all cohesively stick together? Is it secure? Does it fall over? Does it crash? These can be thousands of lines. Alpha testing, basically done in-house. Here you are, mate. Have a look at that. See if you can break it for me, can you? And make a report of how you did it to break it, so that I can go and fix it. Beta testing, send it out to an external. Costly. You really want to make sure your alpha testing is being done seriously before you get to beta. Terminology. Validation. Are we building the right product? Not covered here. So we're not interested in are we covering the right product? We're assuming that we are. Verification means testing. Static testing, without running the code, e.g. code inspection. Dynamic testing, running the code. Most of you will have been doing this. While you're creating your program, invariably you will try something, run it. Does it fail? Yes. Try and fix it. When I fixed it, run it, try it. Does it work? No, still breaks. Try and fix it. Fix it, run it, try it. Does it work? Yes. Move on. Sometimes you've got to be careful, because when you move on straight away, you should try all the boundaries on that dynamic test. Black box testing. Testing without looking at the source code. Glass box or white box testing. Base testing on the source code itself. So you're watching what the code's doing. So let's have a look at them. Black box. A simple addition procedure. Here is our black box that adds two numbers together. Here are our two numbers. We squirt them in on one side and expect the result. There's the result. So the result is 2, which is correct. Great, we know that. Using this, we can create a simple table which shows these results, like this. So here we are. We've got input, and we can show that when we've tested it, it works correctly. White box testing. Okay, a simple procedure, but this we can see inside. So here is our white box, okay, with a blue border. Here is our code. Int add, open brackets, int a, int b, open squiggly brackets, result. Result equals a plus b. Return result. Okay, so let's quickly go through that. Add a and b. Set up a result. Add a to b and put it in result, and then return the result, which goes back here through here. And we can step through that, so we can send 1 and 1, and we can work out and watch what result comes back through the value result, or from the variable result. Again, our results from the test can be displayed, again in the format of a table. We may even want to put down numbers down the side of the table so that we do them in different order. You're saying, okay, that's fine, But if we're going to just put numbers in, then it's always going to work it out. Yes, but the answer to that is users don't always put numbers in, even though you expect them. So, does your code deal with a non-number value? We may wish to add additional columns for individual variable values and time execution, etc. Okay, particularly if it's doing it in a car or it's doing it in something where the source code is important that it responds within a set period of time, because it could be an error thing that it's doing that might cause a major disaster if it doesn't deal with it immediately. So it's got to deal with it within so many milliseconds. So you can add these things in. Any questions? Please email me or speak with me during your tutorial. Thank you for your time, and I trust that you've enjoyed this media file.